What up? What up? What up? What's going on? What's poppin'? Welcome to the live. Just hanging out, chilling. I need to clean up my desk here, bro. Wolf. What up, Wolf? How you doing, man? What's going on, brother? Brother man? Brother from another mother? Bro, I've been thinking, bro, like, cause dude, I think I'm up to 300 and I think 22 subscribers. So like, bro, I can taste 500 subs. Like, I'm getting really, really close, man. Um, but I'm kind of thinking, bro, of like some ways to elevate my channel a little bit, bro. Like, I'm trying to think of some, maybe like this. I just tried this. Like, this is like some old, some old skateboarding videos I got in the background. Um, and then I was looking through some YouTube lives tonight, just kind of getting some inspiration or whatever, just seeing what's going on. And I don't know, man. Like, I've always told you, like, I'm like, I don't have a gimmick, you know, but I'm like, I wonder if, like, it doesn't have to be like a crazy gimmick or something, but maybe just something to maybe get people to watch. You know what I mean? What do you think about that? Megan said hi. What's up? What's up, Megan? Jane said hi. What's up? What's going on? So yeah, Wolf, what do you think about that, bro? Like, just kind of a way to, like, I don't know, like, essentially get more people to watch. Cause I was going through like I was going through like YouTube lives, like just looking around and stuff like that, and bro, like, people usually got like something going on. They have some sort of thing they're doing or something, and I'm just here just like chilling with you guys, which is cool. Like, cause I enjoy this too. Like, I enjoy hanging out with you guys. I enjoy talking to you and stuff like that. But what if, like, I'm thinking of, like, if more people could watch, like, do they think this is boring? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking, man. Inspiration is good, no gimmicks, but nothing wrong with some cherry on top changes. Yeah. Hey, Uncle, what are you pulling at? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm like, Wolf, because that's what I'm thinking, bro. Like, because I don't want to do anything that's outside of my character. Like, you've been watching for a while, bro. So, like, kind of what I'm about, kind of what I do and stuff like that. But just, sometimes, bro, like, to be successful and stuff, you got to try new things. You got to do different things, and like, I'm just thinking of maybe just something to maybe get some more, I don't know, some more interest. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think, like, I mean, my YouTube videos and stuff, I don't think they're necessarily bad, but I don't think they're necessarily good either. You know what I mean? Compared to when I watch some other channels, which things that amplify who you already are instead of conforming. Okay. Okay, Wolf. I think that's a great point. I agree with you there. But like, what, man? I'm having like troubles kind of thinking of what to do. I was hanging out with my buddy the other day, and he's the guy who does the tutoring and he does the terrariums. And I've told him, I'm like, bro, I'm like, I need to get around another YouTuber and like ask him questions and like have him like kind of show me, because that's, when you want to be successful, you surround yourself with successful people. If you're into construction, you get around other construction people. If you're in finance, you get around other finance people. Like, I don't have any other. I can watch YouTube videos, but I almost need somebody to talk to face, like, to understand some things that I don't know, and to have them give me some tips and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm a SpongeBob fan. Are you? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, bro, when I first moved into my apartment, this is years ago, we didn't have Wi-Fi for like the first month, and my roommate had the first 100 episodes of SpongeBob on DVD. So this was like, bro, we were like 22 or 23, and we watched the first 100 episodes of SpongeBob, and it was, bro, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. But Wolf, what do you think, man? Like I'm kind of, I'm almost at a loss, bro. Cause I've written stuff down. I got my post-it notes, post up here. I got my bike that I use in the basement for cardio. I have a paper written down there on how to make YouTube videos better and what to do and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, obviously, I need to just keep trying. Keep posting, like not give up. I know that's one of the biggest things is not giving up. But I'm almost looking for. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for, dude. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? Because I'm at 322 subscribers, so I'm getting close to 500, which is our goal. And bro, what do I do once I hit 500? It's like, okay, I got 500 subscribers. Now what? Like, do I know for one. I mean, I know for a fact. Okay, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Get your setup. Do you have a room or office or studio corner? Can really elevate you into the bows and guns hanging. Bro, I was thinking, okay, so, because I agree with everything you're saying right here. So get your setup. I think I was thinking about that too. Like maybe a more interesting room, because I'm just in my bedroom and I got these old skateboarding videos in the background, like, because usually I just got a black screen. So I got the skate videos, but I think maybe a cooler space, maybe some more ambiance. I've talked about this before, like a new camera. I definitely need a more high quality camera because that'll build more trust with viewers and stuff. And then a microphone, I think, too. And then can really elevate your. And then but to the guns thing, bro. I don't think you're allowed to have guns on YouTube Live. So like you can like post YouTube videos of you shooting guns and stuff like that, but you're not actually supposed to have guns on a YouTube live. Because I've done that in my early lives. I'm like, hey, check this out. It's my fucking handgun or whatever. Maybe your bow. I'd have to check. I'd have to check and see if YouTube allows that. You know what I mean? Because I think you're onto something right now. Because it would be cool, like to have something in the background. Because it's like I got my Ohio State little flag right here, so people know I'm from Ohio. I got my TV going, that's kind of just whatever. But then here it's just a calendar and a mirror, like maybe something a little bit more exciting can, maybe, just get more viewers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of Big Will. Create a new backdrop, make it more intimate, maybe string some lights too. Okay. Here, let me write some of this stuff down, bro. Cuz that's the thing is like I'm kind of coming up with ideas, bro, but it's just like nothing's sticking. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about this stuff like and what you guys are saying is like I think is good. I think what you guys are saying is exactly on point, but I'm just having like a tough time kind of visualizing it and kind of getting the idea to grow in my head. Does that make sense? That's why I was just Big Will. I was just telling Wolf on here. Like I almost need to hang out with another YouTuber and like ask them questions like, what should I do? Like, cause I can be creative and stuff, but sometimes I need somebody just to tell me what to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, am I making sense here? So, so let's go ahead and write that down. Let's write down like backdrop. Let's do backdrop / ambiance. And then I'm going to put new camera because I know I know I need a higher quality camera. I know that for sure. And then Wolf was saying like a room or an office. I can use my bedroom. The basement, we just had our roommate. We had our new roommate just move in, so we can't use the basement. You know what I mean? Because he just moved in here. Here, let me and find your niche for posting videos as well as shorts. Yeah, I mean that's. I kind of have my niche a little bit already. You know what I mean? Like I kind of have an idea of what I'm posting. I post a little bit of here and there, but the main focus is kind of like, fitness. That's the main focus is exercise and stuff like that. And then my lives, when I'm like hanging out with you guys, but I'm just thinking of something to elevate my shit. Yeah, start making buddies with other streamers. Just sub, man. You got it. Don't give up. Well, I appreciate that. Dingers only. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I gotta open the door. It's getting hot in here. It's freaking raining outside, so it's like hell. It's like hella humid. Gotta get the breeze flowing. Can you display your skateboard behind you too? Okay. All right. Let's go. So I know I need a new camera. Let's say the backdrop. Let's just do like a little like backdrop ideas. Because Wolf said hanging up like my bow. Because you can't do guns. You're not allowed. You can have guns on YouTube videos, but you can't have guns on live. And like some of my older lives, I'm like, yeah, here's my gun right here. So you can't do that. Like I'm sweating. I'm sweating a little bit because it's hot up here. So let's do, like, let's say bow/crossbow. Bow/crossbow. I could do my skateboards. I could post those up. We need new viewers to know what your channel might be about. Okay. So maybe what's something we could post up like in the background or whatever to like let people know what we're about. Yeah, Dingers, you are a real one, bro. I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate it, bro. We're getting close to 500, you know. I'm at 323 now. Now that we just had Dingers only just sub. So, bro, I'm gonna hit 500. I mean, eventually, as long as I'm consistent. I mean, I'll get there. But I'm just looking for mixed. What's up, man? Yeah, support other streamers, get to know them, network a bit. Maybe YouTubers that have similar interests as you, so their viewers are likely to have similar interests. Well, I know I've told you guys on here before, like I went to high school with Sam Sulik, and I was literally telling my roommate, bro, I was like, man, if I could just get like a Sam Sulik shout out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like just something. I know it sounds silly, man, but my roommate was like, well, he's like, maybe he would. He's like, you guys, he's like, we all went to high school together. He's like, maybe he would do something like that for like another dude in the same hometown, like trying to do the same thing. So, okay. So I got my backdrop ideas, bow, crossbow, skateboard. Maybe we could do lights. And then I'm going to put, at the top here, I'm going to put networking. Some cool memorabilia would be cool too, like jerseys or skate decks, etc. Some eye candy always gets me interested, like your skate videos. Okay, okay. So this is new. I just did this tonight. I just threw on this skateboarding video tonight. So it is just something that just popped in my head. Let me put memorabilia. Memorabilia, because I do have like, bro, I have some Ohio State stuff. Like I have this big, I think I've shown you guys before, but I have this up here. And then I got like, I got my grandpa's old bow and arrow. I got my crossbow up there. So maybe I could put that in the backdrop. You know what I mean? Just kind of reorganize some things. Some memorabilia. I like that. I do have, I have a Damian Lillard jersey. Because I like Damian Lillard. So maybe I could like hang that up on the wall or something. And then I have my buddy who plays basketball like overseas. I got a jersey from him from Mexico. So maybe, because, yeah, right now, it's kind of bland. It's kind of bland, bro. Like, that's what I was on YouTube Live, and I was looking through some people's stuff, and they had a better setup than I did. And then, like, some of the people that didn't have as good of a setup, they had, less viewers. So I'm like, and that's kind of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Dinger said no, Ohio behind you. I can't. I gotta have the Ohio State stuff, man. Nick said, what are we talking about? Makes we're trying to get ideas on how to elevate Jed's channel and live streams. Yeah, essentially, yes. All you need is that one video that can go viral. Hit up Sam. Worst thing you can say is no. Yeah. No, I have nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he's gonna message me back and be like, don't fucking hit me up, you fucking loser. You know what I mean? Like, he's probably wouldn't answer, but then, yeah, like what you said, the worst thing you could say is no. But that is awfully big, though. Like, even if Sam's gonna look at my channel, if he were to give me a chance or even be interested in my message, he's gonna look at my channel and be like, maybe when you get some more motion, like maybe when you get some more views and stuff like that, like. So, I don't know, man. He's starting to get like famous now, bro. Like, I need somebody like kind of small, kind of where I'm at, maybe a little bit bigger, and maybe tell me some stuff. The Sam Sulik thing, I don't know, bro. Do you think he'd really do that? Do you think he'd really give me a shout out like that, bro? Or maybe have me in a video or something like that, bro? Like, I don't know, man. Wolf said high and tight haircut, bro. Dude, I'm loving the fucking flow right now, bro. I'm fucking with the hair, man. So I'm gonna keep it going for a while, bro, before I cut it. I'm fucking with it. My advice is don't get corny with it. Do what seems authentic to yourself. Yeah, Mixed, we talked about that too, because I don't want to be like a sellout. I don't want to do stuff that doesn't resonate with me. I want to stay authentic. I want to keep my base message the same. Excuse me. But just elevate it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to sell out. I don't want to get corny. I don't want to have a gimmick necessarily, but I do want to elevate what I'm doing. You know what I mean? How are you avoiding hair loss, my brother? Just fucking living on a prayer, man. I think, dude, most of losing your hair is genetic. That's going to be the main factor is genetics. Less stress, because stress is a hair killer. You know what I mean? The more stressed you are, the more hair you're going to lose. But, bro, honestly, most of it's just genetic, man. You just gotta hope, So my dad, or my mom's dad, my grandpa on my mom's side, he's still got like a full head of hair. So hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully I'm good. But I'm 27, and I got plenty of friends that are losing their hair, bro. Like, a lot. A lot of my friends are losing their fucking hair. And I'm like, oh my god. Because usually you start losing it pretty early. Like, if you can make it to your late 20s and you haven't lost any hair, like, you're probably pretty good. Especially once you hit 30. If you've hit 30 and you haven't lost any hair, you're in pretty good shape. But if, like, you start losing your hair at, like, 23, like a lot of guys do, at 23, if you start to lose your hair, there's nothing you can do, man. Like, it's gonna happen. It's coming, bro. Big Will said, ooh, facts at Mix. Yeah, no. I mean, Mix is right. Me and Wolf, we talked about that right at the beginning of the chat, bro. It was like, basically like stay authentic, because I think that is one of the better things of my YouTube channel is being authentic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to lose that. I don't want to start clout chasing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I just want to be myself. But there's ways to be better. You know what I mean? Have your friend make you a personalized terrarium. That's a good idea. All right. Let me write that down. I like that, bro. Cuz I could have like a big one cuz he makes like big ones too. So like maybe I could just have like a big one in the background with like I don't know, my YouTube channel or something, just something with like a bodybuilder or something flexing in it, something like that. Personalized terrarium. By chance, are you related to Will Arnett? He's my cousin. Will Arnett's my older cousin. Yeah, Wolf. I think that's. Yeah, the terrarium. I like that. I like that idea for sure, bro. That's what Big Will just said. I was having a stroke in the car last night. Nobody wanted to help me while I was having a stroke. Well, those ain't your fucking friends, man. Or maybe they were freaked out. Maybe that was freaking them out or something, bro. Because I know that's kind of a normal human reaction sometimes is to freeze. You know what I mean? They might not have known, which, some people are going to know what to do. But, like, sometimes, bro, people don't, they freeze when things get crazy and they just don't know what to do. But that is crazy to hear, man. Wolf, you just shaved your head, bro. That's what I'm gonna do when it gets too long, bro. Like I just buzz it off. I just go damn near bald and I just let it grow again. But I'm not ready yet, man. Like I said, I'm fucking with the flow. I'm fucking with the hair. Show off some dumbbells too. You'll attract the muscle heads who pass through. Okay. So maybe some sort of weight. Maybe like a. Because I mean, the dumbbells, like you said, but where am I gonna put them at? Maybe if I had like a poster. Maybe if I move this, like maybe I can move this Ohio State sign to the other side of the wall here. Maybe if I got like an Arnold poster or something. I have an Arnold poster in my basement actually. So maybe I can move that up here into my room. Just try to get okay. I'll do like gym equipment / poster. Maybe a flag of some sort, Ohio State flag, USA flag. We do have a USA flag down in the basement. Work on the lighting in the room if possible too. Yeah. Okay, let's do lighting. I have lights, but let's do lighting as well because I think you're right. Cambodian flag. Maybe get one of those ring lights to put on your desk. Okay, I can put that ring light. That's like one of those circle like super bright lights. I could just like set it right next to me here. Ring light. Dinger said, "Man, you seem like a cool ass dude. A big part of it is being cool and genuine. You've got the skills to pay the bills. Just keep grinding. Hard work pays off." Well, I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate you saying that, man. You know what I mean? That's what some of the other dudes in here, bro. Like if you hang out, Caden, we got big Caden, bro. that's what, like, bro, the dudes in here hanging out right now, like, bro, we're all just like a bunch of bros. We're literally like a bunch of bros hanging out, you know, trying not to, not even trying, but just not clout chasing, not doing anything silly. Like, I get on here because, sometimes if people have good questions, sometimes they'll ask me for some life advice or workout advice or just whatever pops up. Sometimes we're in here joking around. Like, it just kind of depends. You know what I'm saying? So, but I appreciate you saying that, man. That is the goal of my channel is to be, I want to be cool. I don't know. Shoot, everybody wants to be cool. So that is, that's a big part of my channel, man. I appreciate that, bro. Caden said I'd look so strange bald. Caden, do you rock the long hair, bro? Dude, but the bald head, bro, the buzz cut is tough, bro. The buzz cut is always tough. Katie Myers said, have a good night. Jesus loves you and may God bless. Well, thank you. You too. Thank you for that. Nice texture on the ceiling. Dude, every once in a while I get somebody say that about the ceiling, bro. I've never even... I mean, obviously I know what the ceiling looks like, but bro, I've never even paid attention to the ceiling like that. I mean, yeah, it keeps the water out, man. Keeps the house dry. So, The skateboard vid playing in the background is pretty chill during the lives. So you guys can see that. Playing. Well, now it's a freaking ad. Okay. So that's cool. I'm cool. Okay. So that works. So let's do like background video. Background video. I actually stole this idea from a guy that I watch on YouTube, bro. I can't remember his name. It's like JP something. And he's kind of like he like finds a video and then like kind of like reacts to it. You know what I mean? He has like a co-host, and there will be like some video talking about, it could be talking about spending money, it could be talking about how the housing market's crazy, it could be talking about the dating scene, and then they basically, talk about the video. But this is what he does in the background of his videos. He has like an old school like 90s TV or 80s TV, and then he plays like old skateboard videos in the background. So I actually took this idea from somebody. The gym that I go to has a massive mural to Arnie. One of the walls at the end, and the other end of the wall is commissioned spray painting of the founder of the World Gym. Yeah. Yeah, I got like it's actually like a Predator. It's like the movie Predator, if you guys remember that movie from the 80s. But it's like Arnold on the front poster of the movie. That's the poster I have. Yo-Yo said, hi, bro. What's up, Yo-Yo? What's up? What are you watching? Is that GTA? Some old skateboarding. Some old skateboarding videos. This guy said, I'm clout chasing. Follow me, people. Love you guys. Yeah, it's always a sausage fest in here, lol. But how can we attract women? I don't know, dude. It is always, I mean, dude, we might get like one or two chicks in here, bro. But it's not. I think my YouTube algorithm, my analytics, bro, is like, it's like 88% male viewers. Dude, there was a point in time where it was 100% male viewers with no female viewers on my channel. I'm like, fuck. But it's not stuff they're necessarily interested in. You know what I mean? It's like, I talk about workout stuff, I talk about finance stuff. I had like a video talking about the fucking government and AI. And then I had like, videos of my buddies when we're fucking drunk and being stupid. Like, not typically stuff that chicks watch, But yeah, it is, you're right about it. It is a sausage fest, but, it's just the boys hanging out, bro. There ain't nothing wrong with that, We did, we had that one girl in here that one time, and she was like, yeah, she's like, don't call them ladies. She's like, call them women. And I was like, sometimes I call them hoes. And she fucking left like immediately, bro. Oh shit. Do some workout on streams and tips. Just play with it and see what works best for you and your viewers. Do what you like though, so you don't get burnt out. Okay. So I got the backdrop ideas. I got networking, new camera. I need a new camera because I need higher quality videos. But I'll put out a live workout. Live workout. Put on Freaks and Geeks instead of Gordon Ramsay. Freaks and Geeks. What is that? That's a TV show, right? Bro, your hair looks like damaged. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't, bro. I also haven't combed my hair, bro, since like sixth grade. So I just use my fingers. I haven't had a comb or a brush since I was like 12. So like, I'm like, I don't even care. I don't care, bro. I grow it out and then I buzz it off. And then I grow it out and then I buzz it off. So in the meantime, just kind of like whatever, bro. Kind of just rock the fro. When it gets long, bro, it's gonna be like this. Like if fast forward a couple months later, bro, my hair is gonna be like this. Maybe naturally coarse. See? Yeah, maybe my hair is just naturally coarse. Just very coarse hair. Are you a youth pastor? I'm not. I'm not a youth pastor. I would. I would, man. If I knew more about the Bible and stuff, I would do that, man. I would coach or something too, bro. I think coaching would be cool, but bro, I told you guys on here that I was gonna go help coach the wrestling team, but bro, my roommate came home and he had ringworm on his fucking forehead, and I was like, nah. I was like, I don't think I'm good. I'm not trying to. That's the one thing about wrestling, bro, is that it's like dirty. You get ringworm, impetigo, MRSA. There's all kinds of skin diseases, and I was like, yeah, I was like, I don't think I really missed that. I was like, I don't think I really missed that part of wrestling, bro. Isn't YouTube in general almost 80% male? I think YouTube is mixed. I think YouTube is more. I think is more males than anything else. You know what I mean? Because like bro, YouTube's like a mix of everything. You know what I mean? But I think mostly it is dudes that's on YouTube. I think a lot of ladies, I think, are on TikTok. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. Every chick I've ever fucking met, bro, has a TikTok or an Instagram. And then some chicks also like Facebook, but like YouTube's kind of like a dude thing, bro. Like the dudes are on YouTube, 100%. Dude, because I'll meet like old guys. Like last winter when I was shoveling driveways, I hung out with this dude. I shoveled his driveway, and he's like, "Come on in, man." He's like, "You want a drink or whatever?" I'm like, "All right, I'll stop in and say what's up." And he was like 70 years old, and he said he watches YouTube all the time. It's like a 70-year-old man. He's like, "Oh, I love YouTube." So I was like, "Fuck." Yeah, all the ladies are on freaking TikTok, man. Let me catch up here to the chat a little bit. Mick said she did not like that. Yeah, I know. Cause she's like, "What's your Instagram?" And I was like, "Nah." I was like, "I'm not trying to just like give out my Instagram, bro." Like, I don't know. She was definitely like kind of. She was like, "Oh my god." She's like, I could be your sister, and I'm over here like crushing on you." And I was like, ugh. She's like, "What's your Instagram?" And she's like, "Don't call them ladies, call them women." I was like, "Sometimes I call them hoes." And then yeah, she was gone. She was gone. Sony March said, "Hey, how's it going?" It's going good. We're chilling, man. We're just in here chilling, bro. Thoughts on tech dorks gaining more and more control? It's the way of the future, man. It's the way of the future, bro. Knowledge is power. Maybe some copyright-free background music. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But I know you have to, like, I think that would help. How am I trying to put this? Like, if my channel was a little bit bigger, you can kind of reach out to, like, some smaller artists and stuff and say, hey, can I put your music in my video? But I'll put that in my, I'll write that down, bro. Copyright-free music. Because I think that's a little bit harder to obtain, but I think it is possible. You know what I mean? You need to eat while streaming at some point. I love watching my favorite streamers on YouTube eat. Like a mukbang. I don't know if that's my thing, man. You know what I mean? Because that's what we were just talking about with Wolf, and then Mick said this too, like, was basically stay true to yourself. I don't want to do anything that doesn't resonate with me. You know what I mean? Like, if it's something that's I'm not necessarily comfortable with, or if it's just outside of my repertoire, like, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? The eating on live, I mean, I don't think you're wrong. Like, I think that is something that, I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll write it down. Eat food. I'll think about it, you know. Stand up and do a twirl. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Grow your hair out till you hit 1K. I think that's a good idea. And then what? Buzz my head at 1K. I would do that. I would do that 100% because I buzz my head anyways. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be scared of that at all, bro. Buzz my head at 100 at 1,000 subs. I would do that. James, what's good, chat? We got James up in here, bro. Channel description can be updated a bit, polished a bit more. Okay. Because I did write that kind of real quick. So I think you're onto something there, Wolf. Let's put new description / polished. Polished or revised. I think that's a good idea too. You're growing your beard. Yeah, I'm letting it go a little bit. I got a couple gray hairs right here. See that? I'm old. But I appreciate it, man. Thanks for saying you like it, bro. I fuck I fuck with it too. Oh, excuse me. I keep coughing, man. Are you gonna do a troll for us? What? Crazy, dude. Crazy, bro. Marky Mark, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? He's new. Marky Mark, I think he subscribed, I think, to the last live, bro. He's a new guy in here. What's going on, Mark? Hello, weekend is here. TGIF, man. You know. Hell yeah, man. I'm just going to go live and record my interactions with my far right dad and far left uncle. Oh, God. Dude, there's people that would watch that. There is 100% people would watch that shit, bro. Just get them in a room together and just say stuff to, like, you got to rage bait them, you know, on both sides. Just get them to get all fired up, man. People would watch that, man. A1 sauce with steak or no? I'm gonna go no. I like a plain steak, man. Devin, are you here? I think, bro, we're missing Scott, bro. Scott hasn't been in here for a little bit. He was in here for a daytime live, and then we're also missing. There's another guy too. Not our boy from Texas, bro. What's his name, bro? Why am I'm blanking right now. Who's our boy from Texas? What's his name? Devin? Oh, that is Devin. That is Devin from Texas, bro. No, I haven't seen Devin in here. So Scott, and then who's the young guy, bro, that always gives us shit for being unk? We always tell him it's past his bedtime. Frick, what's his name, man? I got another dude in here. Do a 360. What the fuck? I think it's a mukbang. Haha. You guys been asking about your ceiling and other interesting things, but maybe meal prep. Okay, I can write that down because I do cook and stuff like that, so I could do a meal prep video. Meal prep video / cooking video. I think the haircut idea should buzz at 500 subs. We don't have to scare away viewers. We don't want to scare away viewers. But at 500, it's not gonna be long enough. Cause dude, I think I'm gonna hit 500 subs. Like, if I stay consistent, I think I'll hit 500 subs by the end of May. I mean, I think sometime either mid-time May, towards the end of May, I think I'll have 500 subs. So within a month. But 1,000 subs, my hair might be getting a little crazy by then. Buzz my head at 500 subs? Maybe. Maybe. Oh my god, we got the Mega Goddess of Doom. Long time no see. It has been a while. Oh shit. Wow, Jeb. Your beard looks awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Wolf is mod. I know. Last time you were on here, I didn't have no moderators. But I needed... Bro, it just got crazy out of hand. So Wolf and James are both my mods. Because, yeah, I needed them. I needed a couple mods. Mega Goddess of Doom, how you doing? It has been a while. You look like your dad. I do. Believe it or not. Salt and pepper, medium rare. Now that's how you eat a steak right there. Kano. Kano's his name. Scott, Kano, and Devin. So yeah, we're missing Devin. We're missing Scott. Scott was in here the other day. Bro, then I haven't seen Kano for a little bit. It's been a minute since he's been in here. Jed will see this in 45 minutes. You guys know I'm trying to read it. But you guys know I'm always behind. Kano's grounded probably, no Wi-Fi. We'll have to, bro, next time he gets in here, we'll have to give him some shit, man. Oh, Kano, where you been, bud? You been grounded or what? Probably. We're here for you, man. We love you, and we're investing in our personal time. Well, dude, I appreciate that, dude. You know, I love you guys too. I've said that several times. You know, I couldn't do this without you guys. If you guys weren't watching and stuff, I wouldn't have a live. You know, so I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys being interested and watching me and supporting me and stuff. You know, trust me, I love you guys too. You know, 100%. And I appreciate you saying that too, man. You know, it feels good. That's why I keep trying. I keep trying because you guys keep coming in and watching. And then when I took a break from my lives for a couple weeks, And bro, the boys were commenting on my videos. They're like, Jed, where you at, man? And I was like, oh, I'm just taking a little break. I was like, I'll be back. I was like, I appreciate the support. I was like, you guys don't know how much this means to me, that you guys are going out of your way to comment and ask how I'm doing and stuff. So that was a very good feeling. That was very cool. You know. Uh oh. Your hair looks fuzzy. It's kind of cute. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is one of the most normal people I've stumbled upon. Yeah. YouTube lives have some interesting characters, bro, to say the least. You'll definitely see some interesting people, bro. I don't know how I'm trying to be nice. You know what I mean? That's the best way I can put it, is that people are a little bit different sometimes, and that's okay. It's okay to be different, But yeah, YouTube Live has some different people on there, We watch the live stream. We see the man with the room. He has a ceiling and a camera. He's talking to the chat. We are learning about platform engagement metrics. Okay. Dustin Diamond and haircuts. Who's Dustin Diamond? I don't know who that is, bro. And haircuts. Is that you in your profile picture? Yes, that is me. That's me. That is me in my profile picture, man. I ain't catfishing. You guys. That is me. Whitney said, how is everybody tonight? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. TGIF. I'm doing good, y'all. Just been busy getting back to work. Dispatching. Yep. Wild and Fire units. And I'm still dating that guy. Oh my god. Still dating that guy I went out with like a month ago. Well, hey, yeah. Congratulations. I'm glad it's working out. I remember on that you guys said you had that first date and you said it went really well. You hung out for a long time. So that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Has Olivia Love boyfriend been back? No. No, I freaking forgot about that. No, that bot or whoever that was, they have not been back. Then also Samurai. If you remember Samurai, that was my first troll. He followed me. He came in the lives, and he was being cool and acting all cordial and shit. But then I posted a YouTube video, and then he started trolling me on my YouTube video on comments and shit. So I hit him. I hit him from my channel 100%. He can't comment. He can't post nothing no more. So he might even be watching right now, but he can't type nothing, bro, because he was, I don't know, the mean cat. He was that bad cat. It was my first troll. I'll never forget him. I'll never forget him, bro. Maybe I'll unhide him. Maybe he can come back and hang out a little bit. But he's just gonna piss everybody off, bro. For real, like human to human. Fuck the keyboard. You seem like a real good person. Love you, man. Well, hey, dude, I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys too. I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me and shit like that. Dude, human to human, I like that too. I mean, we're all humans, man. We're all the same freaking race of people. We're all human beings, man. So we should love each other. You know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be the separation there is today, man. The separation between people it just blows my mind sometimes, bro. We're all the same people, dude. I don't understand why people can't get along, It's sad, dude. It's freaking sad, man. Mega Goddess of Doom said he's having dinner with me and my family this Sunday after church. Ooh, meeting the fam. Meeting the fam is getting kind of serious. YouTube Lives gave me PTSD. Yeah, oh my god, bro, for one, my room is hot as fuck right now. I'm sweating fucking sitting here, bro, because it's fucking raining and it's hot as fuck up here right now. So I'm sweating. I might have to go downstairs or something, bro. Look, you can see, like, you see, I'm aspirating. Perspirating. I'm perspirating. God, it's hot as fuck. But yeah, the YouTube lives, what you said, the YouTube lives gives you PTSD. Yeah, it's some crazies. Okay, I gotta get down to the bottom of the live here. Let me catch up because I'm super behind. This guy, bro, he almost got me. But I'm gonna read it out loud. How do you make an idiot say how? He fucking got me. So he goes to church with my family. Started going to their church a while ago. Okay, so he's met the family already. Okay. Matt Queen said, "Happy Friday. What's good, Jed? What's good, Matt? What's going on, brother man?" Holy shit! Olivia Loves Girlfriend's boyfriend comes here too. For a little bit. She hasn't been back, or he. It's probably a dude. It's probably a dude saying that stuff. But no, they have not been back. Jed, you're so amazing. I love that you remembered our date lasted so long. 8.5 hours. I was gonna say it was 8 hours long, but I didn't wanna put your business out there like that. You know, I just didn't want everybody to know. But yes, I do remember that. Sierra Films, what's up, Sierra? What's going on? She was in here the other night too. I've seen Olivia on other lives before saying the same stuff. Oh my god. So it's like everybody. It's a bot. It's either a bot. It has to be a bot. You know what I mean? That can't be a person that's doing that. That's got to be a bot, right? Samurai, yeah, he did a 180. Bro, he was cool. He started coming in. He was like, "Hey, bro." He's like, "No, I can be cool." And then he wasn't cool, man. And then he was posting on my videos and he was like, just saying mean ass shit again. I was like, "You lost your privileges, bud." I'm like, "You're out of here. You're gonzo." No, Samurai will remain in prison forever. Yeah. Okay, let me catch up. Let me catch up here. You guys are saying some good stuff. I wish I could read all the stuff you guys are saying. You know what I mean? But then I know you guys will make fun of me because I'm so far behind. So let me catch up here. Here's Whitney. She said, because some people don't have a moral compass, that's why we can't get along. I agree. I agree with that. GSP, do you game it? Bro, this guy watches my videos. I don't think, GSP, I don't think he's ever been in one of my lives, but he comments on my videos sometimes, man. Fuck yeah, man. What's up, bro? Do you game any? No, not really, bro. I used to. I mean, I played video games when I was growing up and stuff like that. But I don't anymore. Nowadays, no, I don't really game anymore, bro. I would. I mean, every once in a while. Every once in a while I can hop on the game, but no, not really, man. It's cold here in New York right now. It's cold here in New York right now. I had to close all the windows. Bro, it's freaking hot. It's freaking hot and humid here, man. Here in Ohio. This guy said, "Are you cute?" I don't know. That's up to you guys. Or women. Not necessarily you guys, but you people watching. Men and women. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Meg got us to Doom said, "Alright, guys, I gotta go to bed. It was nice talking to y'all again. I'll be back soon." Well, hey, good night. Appreciate you stopping in. Bro, I'm fucking sweating my ass off. I gotta go downstairs. It is too goddamn hot. My living room's a fucking mess. Where's a good place to sit down here? Nowhere. Is it too dark over here? Look at me. Look at how bad I'm sweating right now. Okay, let me catch up. What do you think about this? This lighting is not very good. There's something unpretentious about you that is very relatable, and you look so adorable. You have a certain suburban charm. Well, I appreciate that, No, I mean, pretentious, that's a good word. Pretentious, that's a good word right there. But no, man, I'm just trying to be genuine, just trying to be myself, and I'm not looking to chase clout. I'm not looking to be some like crazy influencer or something like that, but it has been my dream since I was like 14 years old to be a YouTuber, and I didn't start till I was 26, which is last year. I didn't start because I was always embarrassed and I was afraid of what people would think about me and stuff like that, so I never actually pursued it. So then I turned 26 last year and I was like, fuck it, man. I was like, I don't have nothing to lose. I was like, I don't care what people think. Like, if this is my dream, like I said, I don't need to be some crazy famous influencer. Like, that's not what I want. But I've wanted to do YouTube. And man, if I get old one day and I fucking look back on my life and I'm like, man, there's always something I wanted to try and I didn't go for it because I cared what other people thought, then I would have wasted my life. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been doing this YouTube. I've been doing some of these YouTube lives, like just trying to put myself out there a little bit, trying to grow my channel, like, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But at least I tried. You know what I'm saying? If I grow old and I didn't try, then I would have wasted my potential. Because I can try it and then it not work out. That's okay. But me not knowing what would have happened if I would have tried, that's what's going to kill you. That's regret right there. You know what I mean? Does that say the Goonies? Yeah. we got the Goonies here, then we got LeBron James, and then we got the Ohio State sign up here. I'm actually in my roommate that just moved in the other day. This is his room, but he's coaching a wrestling tournament in West Virginia right now, so he's gone for the weekend. So I can go hang out down here in the basement. It's a lot cooler down here. Here, let me see. I missed some of your guys' stuff. Have you watched Dexter Morgan series? Dexter Morgan, is that he's like the detective guy or whatever? I haven't, but I've heard of it before though. Trim the beard, articulate yourself properly, and pursue respectable employment. Oh, that's good advice. That's solid advice. You can't argue with that, Steph said, yeah, the vibes are good here. I subbed. Well, I appreciate the sub. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I think the vibes here are pretty good myself. I think this is a pretty cool chat. All the guys who come in here and hang out, they're all chill dudes, and I think I'm a pretty chill dude, So I appreciate that. You know what I mean? What's that black sign behind you? Oh, this is the Goonies. I already read that stuff. My dream is to make fitness Instagram /YouTube. Mixed. I think, bro, just try it, man. That's what I'm doing. The worst thing, dude, here's the thing. Here's the thing when it comes to like YouTube or Instagram or whatever, bro. If all else fails, you get a job and you be a normal person. That's what happens to everybody. Everybody ends up getting a job and being a normal person. So you might as well try something. You might as well try something different. Try to be different. Do something that you've always wanted to do. Because if all else fails, you get a job. You get a job and then you go to work just like everybody else, bro. And that's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I've worked a ton. Tons and tons and tons, bro. I've had a ton of different jobs. I've done a lot of different things. I've worked 16-hour days, 12-hour days, 10-hour days, freaking 20 days in a row. I've been there. But man, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with working hard and making your money. But if you have a dream, then you need to go for it. Because if you fail, nothing bad is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? When you go out and you try to do something you've always wanted to do, the worst thing that happens is you go and get a job. You know what I mean? Sometimes if it's something crazy, oh, maybe you'll go, but this isn't even realistic. Like if you go after your dreams, like, oh, you're going to end up homeless. Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Oh, people are going to make fun of you. So what? I don't care. When I was younger, I did care. And that's exactly why I didn't have a YouTube. And I've wasted all this time. I started my YouTube channel so late. I was 26 years old before I started making YouTube videos because I was afraid of people making fun of me. But guess what? Now I don't even see those people anymore, bro. I'm not in school with them anymore. I don't work with them, bro. And if somebody made fun of me, I'd be like, fuck you, man. I don't care what you fucking think. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only people that hate on you are people that are below you, bro. Because people that are above you, unless they're shitty, because you're going to meet shitty people, that's possible. If people that are above you, bro, typically they try to elevate you and they try to motivate you and stuff like that. It's only the people that are below you that try to tear you down. You know what I mean? This guy said you look 22. I appreciate that, bro. Hell yeah, I'll take that. See, I got a troll in here, bro. I got somebody in here saying something negative right here, bro. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to scroll past it. Just scroll past. Just ignore what they say, man, and just keep moving forward. What's up, bro, Tato? What up? What up, man? That's very true. So much of life is just doing the things you want to do. More acting, less thinking. Yes. Bro, and the universe freaking... Bro, the universe... what's the word I'm looking for? The universe rewards boldness. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to go after something, the universe is going to reward action and boldness. If you're going to sit around and think about it all day and you're going to make a plan, there's already a guy out there, or woman, whatever, that is doing it and getting instant feedback. If you want to sit back and you want to think about it, you're like, maybe this will work or maybe this will work. Somebody's out there trying and getting instant feedback. You go and try something, okay, that didn't work. Go try something different, okay, that didn't work. And then eventually, you do something that does work. You know what I'm saying? So man, dude, and you only have one life. You have one life, and in 100 or 200 years, nobody's going to remember you. So you might as well just go for it now. What people say, what people think, whatever. And like I said, in 100 years, nobody's going to even remember. So who cares? You got one life, dude. You got to live it how you want to live it. And I caught myself too much of living a life that wasn't mine. Doing things that I didn't want to do, or things in the back of my head where I'm like, man, I wish my life was different, or I wish I was trying something new, and I didn't do it. And then all these years went by, and I got older and older and older, older and older and older, a little older, and it's essentially time I wasted. Not necessarily wasted, because I did learn things, and it did help me, it helped me along and taught me a lot of new skills and stuff like that. But man, time just keeps going. Time doesn't stop. It continues to move forward and move forward and move forward. And if you don't keep up with it, you get left behind, dude. And then you grow old and you're an old man, and then you're bitter and you're pissed and you're like, yeah, I didn't do what I really wanted to do. I didn't live the life I wanted to live. That's not what I want to happen to me, bro. You know what I mean? I want to do the things I want to do while I'm young and healthy, so I don't grow old and live life with regret, because that's not worth it, you know? It's cool that you're figuring things out at 26, though. I waited until my 30s. Yeah, bro, I'm kind of, I've been kind of like going through like a midlife crisis, bro. I've been going through a midlife crisis for long ass time, bro. I don't know, man. I've had a lot of things, dude. I've had a lot of experiences. You know what I'm saying? I've had a lot of experiences when I was growing up. Things weren't necessarily ideal all the time, and so it just forced me to learn. It forced me to be introspective. Is that the right word? To think. You know what I'm saying? And so I've always been like a thinker. I've always been a deep thinker and stuff like that since I was young. But man, it didn't take me till I was probably about 25. I started to really question what I was doing with my life. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro. I remember telling my buddies, bro, and they used to think I was crazy. I'd be 25 years old, bro, and I'd be like, dude, I'm like, is this all that life has to give? And they're like, what are you talking about, bro? And I'm like, you guys are happy with this? I'm like, you guys are cool with just doing what everybody else does and listening to a boss, and I'm like, this is enough? And they're like, oh, Jed, they're like, it's not that deep, bro. And I'm like, it is that deep. I was like, dude, I want more. I was like, I want fucking more than this, man. Like, I don't want to be at the whims of an employer, bro, and somebody tell me when I have to wake up, when I have to be there, when you can go home, can I get a day off? Like, and I'm just like, bro, I'm like, is this enough, man? I live with two other dudes right now, bro, and I love my roommates. You know what I'm saying? I love these guys, bro. Like, and my roommates I had before, I'm still close friends with them, and I love these guys. And I'm like, bro, I'm like, are we supposed to just live right on top of each other? I'm like, is this enough for you guys? And they're like, bro, it's not that bad. Like, we're in here chilling. And I'm like, that's the problem. I'm like, that's the problem, is that we're in here chilling. I'm like, there's too many things to go after in life, and we're sitting here chilling. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's a little bit of my mindset. That's a little bit how I feel. And like my midlife crisis, in my mid 20s, bro. I'm like, cuz I know like what you said, GSP, bro. What you're saying is like you didn't think about this till your 30s, and that's natural. That's very normal for people to feel this feeling in their 30s, because you're a kid, you're a teenager, you're in your 20s, you're kind of doing your thing, you're not thinking about it, and then you hit 30 and you're like, "Holy shit, bro, what am I doing?" But like I just felt like that, a little bit earlier, which is, I was in a car wreck. I was in a really bad car accident when I was 17. I almost lost my life. I got my pinky ripped off. You guys can see right here, I got 3 screws in my pinky. I had 14 stitches running up my arm here. I had 2 staples in my forehead. I had like all this skin ripped off my forehead. So I was in the back seat not wearing my seatbelt. And I shouldn't have survived. I mean, flat out, I should not. Dude, I shouldn't even be here right now, bro. Like, that car wreck should have freaking killed me, dude. But it didn't. So that was a very eye-opening thing for me at 17 years old. Like, holy crap, what is the purpose of life? Like, what are we doing? Because I had a near-death experience, man. And I talked to my friends about it, and like, they don't understand because they've never had a near-death experience before. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that definitely changed my perspective, bro. You know what I mean? As a 17-year-old kid, bro, like, man, any day can be your last. You never know. Tomorrow is not promised. I mean, you could be here today, gone tomorrow, bro. Like, it's that simple. In a second. You know what I mean? That car wreck we got into, I mean, it happened so fast we didn't even know what happened. You know what I mean?
and I could not be here because of a mistake that another driver made. You know, it wasn't our fault. It was another driver who ran a stop sign, bro, and almost killed us. So I'm just like, man, you know, I know I'm getting deep on you guys right now. Let's get back to the chat here. Let me catch up here. I think I'm a little bit behind, not too far behind, but let's go on a little bit of a lighter note here. Let's lighten it up a little bit, but let me see what you guys are saying here. You're right. We only regret the chances that we don't take. Also, you look tall. I agree with you, man. Then I'm pretty tall, dude. I'm 6'1", so I'm not short. I wish I was 6'2". I wish I was 6'2". If I was an inch taller, man, all the problems of my life would be gone. But instead, I'm sitting here at 6'1". This guy said, should I wipe twice? Yeah, probably. What's your favorite Red Dead? Red Dead 2. I love Red Dead 2, bro. Red Dead Redemption 2 it's a fucking good ass game, man. Good ass game. How many times you get told you look like Nicolas Cage? Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro, I've never actually heard that. I've never heard I look like Nicolas Cage before. But I'll take it. I'll take that. S. Pudley said I subscribed. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate the sub, man. You know, this channel, hey, man, one of these days this channel might blow up, bro. I don't know. I hope. You know what I mean? I hope that I can have a successful YouTube channel and stuff like that, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I hope and I believe it. Sometimes I think I'm a little delusional, you know what I mean? But I know that's part of success, bro. You have to believe in yourself, and you know what I mean? Like, so sometimes I think I'm being silly. Like, cuz I believe it. Like, I really feel it in my heart, like, man, if I keep being consistent, like, I know this will work. And then there's a part of me too, and maybe this is like the weaker side of me, bro, that's like, no, man, like, you're thinking too big, bro. Like, you're putting too much fate in this or whatever. And then I have to tell that part of me to shut up. Because I'm like, dude, I've let you control my life for too long. I was like, I'm going to go and try something that I want to do and let me fucking believe in it. You know what I mean? Like I said, if it doesn't work, I'll go get a fucking normal ass job, bro. And I'll be like most everybody else, you know? So that part of me, bro, I just got to tell him to shut up. Because I'm in control right now, bro. That other part of me that's negative or doesn't believe in myself or whatever, he's on the back burner right now, bro. Because he hasn't got me where I want to be. I've listened to him for too long, bro, and he hasn't got me what I want to get. So, I'm being delusional. I'm being a little crazy. Sometimes my friends think I'm a little crazy, bro. Because I'm like, I tell them about, you know, I talk to them about finance, I talk to them about business, exercise, whatever. And they're like, oh, I don't know, Jed. And I'm like, that's not what I need to hear right now. You know what I mean? I'm like, I've heard that for too long. I've had too many of my friends, too much of my family tell me, no, that's not going to work. No, that's not going to work. And I listened. And I listened for a long time. What other people told me, bro. Oh, that's not going to work. Or, oh, no, you don't want to do that. And I'm like, maybe I do. Maybe I do want to do that. Maybe I do want to try something different. Like, don't fucking tell me how to be myself. Nobody is me, and I'm not you. So, that's like I said, man. I'm on my own path right now, bro. I'm surrounding myself with some good people. You know, I've reached out to some old friends and stuff like that. And I am hanging out with an old friend of mine I wrestled with in high school. And has his own business. He's an entrepreneur, man. He does his own tutoring, and then he makes terrariums on the side. So we hang out once a week, and we throw ideas at each other. You know, we talk about this kind of stuff, bro. Like, his dad is his biggest critic, bro. His dad is always telling him, he's like, Kalen, he's like, you don't want to keep doing this, man. He's like, you want to go get a job. Like, you want to... And he's like, Dad, let me be myself. He's like, Dad, let me do what I need to do, man. Like, his dad's telling him to get a job, and he's like, Dad, you fucking hate your job. And he's like, and you're telling me that I need to do what you did. He's like, let me be myself. He's like, let me do what I want to do. You know, he's like, if I fail and crash and burn, then so be it. Then so be it. What happens? Nothing happens. Am I going to die? No. You're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to try again. And you're going to try again and try again. You know what I mean? You can fail over and over and over. It doesn't matter if you fail. It only matters if you quit. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing between a champion and a loser. The loser loses and he quits. The champion loses over and over and over, but they decide to get up and try again. You know? So I'm getting awfully I'm getting pumped up. I'm getting pumped up right now. Freaking you guys are pumping me up. You know? Some of the stuff you guys have said in here is freaking pumping me up. And I like to talk about this stuff, and I like to be about it too. Not just talk about it, but be about it. Live it. You know, like I said, if I talk about this stuff and I don't chase my dreams and do what I want to do, then I'm a hypocrite, dude. Then I'm full of shit. So it's like I have to talk the talk and I have to walk the walk. You know? So, but let's get back to the chat here. Let me see what you guys are saying in here. Nice advice, man. I'll keep that all in mind and try, dude. That's all you can do is try. That's literally all you can do is keep trying. You know. Talk to me at 40. LOL. No, I'm trying. I mean, I got to do this before I'm 40. You know. Shit. Miss Tress. Don't get slapped today. It's good advice. That's good advice right there. Bro, Big Will. This is golden right here. Life's short. Start living it. Facts, bro. Facts, man. Dude, you're going to blink your eyes and you're going to be old. You'll be like, man, what happened all the years? I remember when I was young and I had hair and I could jump and run and do all these things. Dude, it's going to happen so fast. So fast. You have to live your life now. You can't live it in the next life, man. You got to do it now. Sorry, I'm missing some of your guys' stuff here. I'm reading some of this stuff, and I like this stuff too. Sierra message, you seem very intelligent and introspective. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I think 25 is a quarter life crisis for sure. Something changes around that time. No, 100%, bro. Like, not for everybody, because I've met plenty of people at my age that don't think about their life. They don't think about anything. And I give it a few years. Wait till they're in their mid-30s or early 30s or late 30s or maybe in their 40s, because it happens different for everybody. You know, some people have, like what you're saying, a quarter life crisis. You can have a quarter life crisis. You could have a midlife crisis. You could have a life crisis in your 60s. That happens all the time, bro. There's people in their 60s that wake up and they're 62 and they're like, holy crap, I don't have enough for my retirement. What did I do with my life? You know, there's people that wake up at 40 who have the same thought. What have I done with my life? You know, like, it just depends from person to person. And there's no right time to do it either. You know, everybody's different. Everybody has a different timeline. You know what I mean? Like, it's not your fault or it's not a bad thing that you maybe wake up at 40 versus 50, or maybe it could be 30, whatever. Like, everybody's different. Everybody's life is unique. You know what I'm saying? That's the spice of life, is that everybody's different and everybody's on a different timeline, you know? So yeah, man, you just gotta, I don't know, bro. Like I said, I'm all amped up right now, bro. You guys got me fired up. So it's hard to stay on track, you know, like, cause sometimes my brain, bro, really gets firing, man, and I'm getting pulled from different directions sometimes. But back to the chat. Let's get back to the chat here. How far am I behind? Okay, I'm almost caught up here. I know, and then sorry for missing some of this stuff too, guys. Like I said, dude, I wish I could read every single one of your guys' comments. You know what I'm saying? I was in a car wreck at 19, totaled my car, concussion, etc. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. And I had a pretty nasty concussion too, bro. Because I was knocked unconscious for minutes. I was unconscious for a while, bro. I remember when I woke up too. When I woke up in the back seat, dude, my freaking field of vision was like this. Like everything around me was like dark. I could just see like a tunnel in front of me. And then like the longer I was awake, bro, it started to like span out. Dude, it was freaky. It was very freaky, man. I can't. The paramedics pulled up, bro, and they said we can't believe we're not pulling bodies out of the car because it was four of us in the car, bro, and we were all okay. I got probably the worst. I probably got the worst injuries because I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Because it was my buddy Elijah. My buddy Elijah was driving, and then Brittany was in the front seat, and Jenna was sitting next to me, and I wasn't wearing my seatbelt because I thought I was cool. We were riding around with the girls, and I was like, oh, I don't need a fucking seatbelt. Like, I'm fucking cool. And it almost killed me not wearing a seatbelt. I should have got ejected from the car. And like I said, I should be mentally handicapped or dead, you know? But I'm not for some reason, dude. And, I think, however you guys feel about this in the chat, but I think it was God, man. I don't know what else it would be, bro. Like, I shouldn't be here, dude. But what I've come to the conclusion is that God decided it wasn't my time. Because in any other car wreck, any other person, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? So what else could it be, dude? Sometimes when you get your life rattled to its core like that, there's nothing else to turn to. There's nothing else to look at but God, bro. Because logically, it should have killed me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer. So instead, I think that God was looking out for me that day. That's all I can. That's all I can say. You know. Living here at the end of the year, new chapter will come with uncertainties, but it'll be another adventure for me. Yeah, man. Dude, and life's all about seasons too. Life is seasons. You have spring, summer, winter, and fall. Sometimes your life is in winter. Sometimes you're in a hard season. But if you can stick around and you can keep doing the right things, bro, spring will come. And then summer will come. And then you get to harvest. You guys have heard the saying before, you reap what you sow. So when you sow in the springtime, you plant seeds and you do the right things. Summertime in the fall, you'll reap. You'll reap what you sow. And then the winter comes around, and then it's the hard part. That's the tough part or the tough spot of your life. And if you're not prepared for it, it's going to kick your ass. But you got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? And be expecting it too. Winter is always going to come. No matter how good your life is, no matter what's going on, winter will come at some point, you know. Sorry guys, I wish I could read all of these, bro. Cuz some of these are good, man. I feel bad for missing them. I know Dinger was explaining his story here. Let me read Dinger's here, bro. I feel you on the midlife crisis. I got caught up in drugs and got in a bad car wreck and lost my dad. Sorry to hear that, man. Realize I can't keep living like this or I'm going to not be living. Yes. Absolutely, dude. Dude, and that's sometimes, like I said, everybody's life is different, man. And everybody gets involved in different things, bro. Some people are going to have harder things happen to them, and some people are going to have easier lives, bro. Like, that's just how things go, man. But if you're going to basically be a victim of your circumstances, bro, like, you're never going to prevail, you know? And I know, like you said, you lost your dad, bro. I'm really sorry to hear that, man, because that sucks. That sucks, bro. That's a terrible thing to happen to anybody. You know what I mean? So I feel for you, bro. You know what I mean? And like you said, getting caught up in drugs and stuff, I'm glad that you're not going down that path no more. You know what I mean? I'm glad that you're living the right path and doing what you can do. You know what I mean? But, you know, man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. For real. I know Mick said something cool in here too, bro. Mix, I'm sorry, man. Okay, let me read it here. Okay. That's a good point what you said earlier. Go for your dream. If it doesn't work out, I can still get a regular job. The regular jobs will always be there for the most part. Yes. Yeah, do what you want to do now, man. Like I said, if all else fails, go get a job. You know, I got people in my family, bro. They've freaking worked in a factory for 30 years, and they're like, "Oh, do you want me to get you a job? It's a good job." And then they don't have enough money for retirement, and their body's all broken down, and they want me to live like that. And I'm like, man, let me do what I want to do. Let me try something that nobody else has tried before. And then if it doesn't work out, then okay, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But man, in the meantime, I'm going for it, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I want to do, living the life I want to live, because, God, if I live my whole life like that, bro, I'm going to regret it. I know it. I know for a fact that I'll regret my life if I just go down the path that everybody else goes down. I'm not going to be happy. You know what I mean? Big Will said, at least you can say I tried, no regrets. Facts, man. Facts, bro. You tried. That's more than what most people can say. Most people, they might laugh at you. They'd be like, oh, you tried that? That was stupid. And you're like, yeah, did you ever try something? And they're like, no. Exactly. I did everything I was supposed to do. I went to college. I got a job. I listened to my parents. You're not even an individual. You didn't even do what you wanted to do, man. Try what you want to try. Do what you want to do, man. Do you have any nicknames? Like my friends call me Nighthawk. Mustard Guzzler and Weenie Warrior. Nighthawk, that's from Step Brothers. No, my nickname, my nickname for my family is Jedman the Bread Man. That's my nickname, bro. Since I was a little ass kid, bro, was Jedman the Bread Man. That's what I've been called. Or Jedman. That's what, when I first started my YouTube, that's what I almost made my channel name was Jedman. Because that's what my family calls me. Jedman. So I don't know. I don't know where that came from, but that's always been my nickname since I was a kid. So that's the only nickname I got. I'm about to be older May 5th. Well, happy early birthday. GSP said early happy birthday. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. That's a blessing. It's a blessing to grow older, you know? God, this dude said, hi, man, you are cute, but I like women. Appreciate it, big dog. Sorry, I'm skipping. I'm skipping some of you guys here. Sorry. Yeah, you are cute, but I like women is a crazy comment. That's, believe it or not, that's not the craziest comment I've gotten. So, dude, the last couple nights have been pretty chill. Dude, we've had, some of the guys, some of my day ones in here, bro. They remember some of the trolls, bro. We've had some serious trolling up in this chat, but the last couple days, it's been pretty calm, been pretty chill. I don't know why, because it might get worse. Now that we're talking about it, we might get hella trolls, but fuck, man. Yeah, I hope we didn't bring the trolls in just because I said that. God has a plan for you and all of us here. We just don't know it yet. You survived that wreck for a reason, man. I appreciate that, bro. Dude, this dude Dingers, bro, cool ass dude, man. I'm glad he freaking stumbled in this chat, you know. I hope that in the future, you know, I hope he comes in here and hangs out with us and stuff like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm building a little community, man. It's just like some dudes and some ladies, and we got a couple ladies in here that like to hang out a little bit. So I'm glad you guys are in here, and I'm glad you guys are talking amongst each others and having fun. You know, that's the thing about YouTube too, is it's, I can tell you guys, I can be inspirational or I can give you advice, but there is an entertainment aspect of it as well. You know what I mean? I want you guys to have fun and enjoy yourselves, and you guys are spending your time to watch me and stuff. So I want you guys to be, you know, having fun while you're, you know, watching and stuff like that. But anyways, okay, let me read some comments here. No, you guys are awesome, man. I freaking love you guys. You know what I mean? I've had, dude, like what Wolf said, bro. He was like, he said you got a lot of fans in here tonight, man. I've seen, bro. There's a lot of love floating around the chat, man. Like it seems like everybody's being supportive and stuff like that, bro. So dude, I appreciate it. I appreciate the hell out of it, man. I appreciate the hell out of it. Take the load, fuck. Now I'm tripping up over my words here. I'm getting excited. Take the road less traveled. I agree. This guy said, "Hi, man. You are not cute, and I like women." Thanks for clearing that up, man. We needed that. We once had a guy obsessed with Jed's boots. Yes, I know, bro. Don't make me think about that, Wolf. Don't make me think about that guy. Ooh, about to eat some steak. Fuck, steak. About to eat some steak, asparagus, and loaded potato. Yeah, that's fire. That's a fire combo right now. See you later. Peace out, GSP. Peace out, brother man. Dinger said, "Dude, I'm definitely gonna come back. I haven't stayed in a live stream for this long in years. Genuine feels like some bros hanging out and shooting the shit." Bro, that's literally what Big Will said it. Bro, because Big Will's like one of my day ones, bro. I think it was either Big Will or it was Wolf who said this, bro. I might be, correct me here where I'm wrong at, but they commented, this was a while ago now, and they're like, yeah, man, it feels like just a bunch of bros hanging around the fire shooting the shit. So, dude, that's super cool you said that, man. I guess that's like my gimmick, man. I guess that's what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like, just some bros hanging out. And some ladies. And some ladies hanging out, you know? But, no, man, we're just in here chilling, bro. Just talking about life. Goofing around a little bit. You know, nothing serious. There ain't no pressure in here, man. But that's really cool you said that, bro. Dude, that guy is so damn annoying and creepy. He does it everywhere and pays people for it. Which guy? Because we could put him in timeout if he's a creepo. Who is it? Daryl? Steph knows Olivia and Daryl. Damn. Creepy guy. Oh, Daryl, is that to do with the boots? Is that what she's talking about? And the Olivia loves boyfriend guy? Well, at least I'm not alone here. At least this happens to other people too. He literally paid hundreds of dollars to see men's boots. Yeah, that's... I don't know, man. That's... I'm just going to keep my opinions to myself. This guy said maybe I should get some boots. Boots is where the money is, apparently. Yeah. Maybe I'm missing something. You know what I mean? Maybe boots is something I need to incorporate into my channel. If no, no, that's not gonna happen. Tips on leaving someone who isn't good for you. That's a deep question. That's a tough question. Tips for leaving somebody that, well, I mean, there's a lot of information here. I mean, if I knew a little bit more of a background, I could maybe give you a more detailed answer. But without having a bunch of details, because the first thing that hopped into my head is, are you financially dependent on them? Because that's a huge thing. That's why a lot of people don't leave relationships, is because they're financially dependent on the other person. Like, hey, if I break up with this person, how am I going to pay rent? You know what I mean? That's a big thing. That's a big thing with relationships, is like, if I leave this person, how am I going to afford a lifestyle? How can I pay rent? Where am I going to live? But from what I can give you without having any background or anything, um, I mean, I would say you got to rip the freaking band-aid off. You know what I'm saying? Because, dude, your energy, everybody, we're all made out of energy and atoms and stuff like that. Dude, your energy is very important to protect. You know what I'm saying? So if you're with somebody who's not good for you, and days go by and weeks go by and months go by, I mean, dude, it just drains you. It drains your freaking life force, and it also changes your brain chemistry. That's what they say. Like, a lot of people that are used to toxic relationships find themselves in another toxic relationship because your brain has become accustomed to that, and now that's what you look for in a partner because that's what's familiar and stuff like that. So, for my recommendation, I would say get out of it as fast as possible before it can do serious damage. You know, the faster you can get away from that person, the longer that you can heal and the longer that you can basically rewire your brain. Because you guys know, if you've ever been in a relationship before, you're around somebody every day, you become very intertwined with that person. You know what I mean? You feel, when they're not at home, you miss them. When they're gone, you miss them. Or the way that they do things is stuff that you think about. Like, and the longer that you're with that person, the more that connection is going to get deeper and deeper and deeper. But if they're not good for you and you continue to stay in that relationship, that connection is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Even though it's a bad connection, you're naturally going to get more involved with that person. So the sooner you can get out, you got to rip that fucking band-aid off. You got to get out of there. You got to bounce. If it's not a good relationship, you got to fucking bounce. Between my military boots and construction boots, I've been sitting on a gold mine. I know, that's what I said. I got a bunch of different boots, man. So fuck. Maybe I'll have to bring them out. No, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that shit. Just tell him it isn't working out, Sierra, and say, to the left, to the left. Oh my god. 10-year age difference, not financially dependent. He's older than I am, but he acts like a child. Dude, that is so annoying. You gotta go. You gotta go. Bro, somebody who's older than you and acts like a child, I'm gonzo. Out the fucking door, man. You don't got time for that stuff, man. You're not his freaking mom. You're not his mom. You can't. No way. No way, bro. If he's older than you and he's acting like that, gonzo. You gotta get up through. You know what I mean? Dude, but here's what I'm gonna say. I mean, relationships are complicated too. Because obviously I don't have all the information here and stuff like that. But no, man, because there's people that are gonna be his age. There's gonna be people that are your age that are going to act more mature and be more adult and responsible than him. You can find somebody better. I promise. I promise you, you can. But if you don't get out of that toxic relationship, you're not gonna find somebody better. You know what I'm saying? The sooner you can get out of it, the sooner you can find somebody better, the sooner you can work on yourself. Yeah. If he acts immature, then definitely separate. Yeah, that's 100%. You can't be with somebody who's immature, no matter what the age group is. Even if he's older, younger, same age, dude, you got to be mature. This is a relationship. This is serious. There's stuff going on. There's real problems. You can't be immature. You can't be emotionally immature. You can't be financially immature. It's just not going to work. Because then you're going to grow up and then you're going to resent each other and then you're stuck and God, that's a nightmare. You know what I mean? You got to do what's best for you. 100%. If you're not financially dependent on each other, that makes it easier. 100%. Be upfront and honest, but also be safe too. Because you can be upfront and honest, but if they're going to fucking crash out and try to harm you or talk bad about you on social media, like be strategic as well. You know what I mean? You want to play it safe, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's crazy. I'm not saying the person you're with is crazy or not, but I'll tell you from my own experience, you can come to them and be a mature adult and just talk normally, and you got to be careful. You know what I mean? Because you don't know, you don't know what they're gonna do. You don't know if they're gonna slash your fucking tires or throw eggs at your door or your car or throw a chicken salad at your car. These are personal experiences I'm telling you about here. So you gotta be careful, man, or girl. You gotta be careful. I hate leaving the dog. I know it's dumb. It's not dumb. The way you feel is not dumb. Don't let people feel like that or make you think like that. The way you feel is valid. Don't ever let people think that the way you feel is dumb. You don't want to leave the dog. That's not dumb. You love the dog. You like to be around the dog. That's not dumb. I promise. You know what I mean? That means you love the dog. That means you have empathy and you don't want to leave the dog alone because you like it. You have a connection with it. Nothing wrong with that. But it's his dog. Yeah, I mean, I know that's the hard part. Like I said, having those feelings towards the dog and stuff like that doesn't make you dumb. That's I promise. That's not a bad feel. That's not a bad thing that you have that connection with the dog. But you got to think about yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's his dog, but it's your life. It's your brain, it's your spirit, it's your energy. And the dog is always going to love you too. And you're always going to love the dog, you know? But you got to do what's best for you. 100%. Here's Wolf, bro. He said it's not dumb. Take the dog too. See, bro, I'm telling. That's what I mean. That's why I like this chat, bro. That's why I freaking love you guys, man. It's because like, dude, you guys are all super cool, and girls. Everybody in here is super cool. Everybody's supporting each other and stuff. So Wolf said the same thing I said. It's not dumb, you know. How about some cold Kentucky Fried Chicken for you? I would eat that. I would eat some cold Kentucky Fried Chicken. Time is very important. Don't get stuck or don't feel like you're stuck. Even if it's going to be hard, you're going to be a lot happier in the end. Yep. Life is short. Don't marry. Don't, fuck. Life is short. Date to marry. And if it don't work out, leave. I agree. I agree with Dingers here. Ooh, here's something in here. We got 3 kids together. We're in this together. She's immature. Yeah, we're stuck in this. I make 3 figures. 6 figures? You mean you make over 100K? That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm assuming here. And I guess what she takes care of is the kids. Yeah. But take our guy's Wiz advice here, man. The longer you're together, the more complicated it gets. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, you got to rip that band-aid off because if you get together for a longer time, you have kids, then that's when finances come into play. Now you got a kid in the mix. It gets way more complicated. You know what I mean? Who the hell wastes chicken salad like that? I don't know. Some girl that I pissed off. Bro, one time some girl broke into my fucking car. They were always after my car. I don't know what it was. I got my car egged. I got my front door egged. I got a chicken salad thrown in my car. I got my tire slashed. This one girl broke into my car. I don't know. I don't know, bro. That was a different part of my life, bro. That was when I was younger. I was running around being stupid. Hanging around the wrong people. Oh my god, bro. I had a stalker one time, bro. That was like actually pretty recent. That was like a year or two ago. This chick, bro, she just would not leave me alone. Finally she did. But it took a long time, bro. And I also had to call the cops, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This chick was like harassing me, bro. And like, dude, I called the cops, bro. Because I was like, dude, I was talking to this police officer and I'm like, dude, this chick will not leave me alone. I'm like, she will not. Dude, I would block her number and then she would text me from a different number or call me from a different number like over and over, like multiple times, like from multiple different phones and stuff. Like, she would comment on all my YouTube videos, bro. Like, dude, she would not leave me alone. And I called the sheriff's department, and I'm like, I told the guy, I was like, I don't know what to do. This girl also, bro, she threw eggs at my front door and Caribbean jerk sauce on my front door. And I fucking called the cops, bro. And then nothing ever happened. They dropped the charges and shit. And I'm like, she just fucking destroyed my property. I'm like, what the fuck? This chick, dude, oh my god, it's a long story, bro. But then, like I said, she just would not leave me alone. So I called the cops again. And I was like, I'm not necessarily like afraid for my safety. And the cop was like, you never know. He was like, you never know. And I was like, well, what do we do? I'm like, what do I do, man? And he was like, well, he's like, the best thing that you can do is basically make like a report so that we have a paper trail. And he's like, if she doesn't stop, he's like, then we get a restraining order. And I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? So like, this was like last year. This was like not that long ago, bro. That's what, like, again, I was talking about my quarter life crisis. Because I'm like thinking about like some of the people I'm hanging around, some of the girls I'm hanging around, bro. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? I'm like, who am I attracting? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm entertaining these females, bro, that are fucking insane. So I'm like, dude, I was like, I need to chill the fuck out, bro. So, but that's the end of my story right there. Let me get back to the chat here. Let me see what you guys are saying. How far am I behind? Okay, not super far. Okay. He used to keep the dogs outside, tied to a leash to a fence, in straight sun heat, no water, no food. Yeah, that's not very good. For hours. I had to break him of that. I had to teach him how to take care of animals. Yeah, I don't know about this guy, Sierra. I don't know about this guy. In friendships and relationships, what I found is that it's easier for the other to bring you down. Yep. You're absolutely right there, Wolf. Than for you to elevate them. And if you gave it a try and he's not budging, don't waste your time. Yeah. I think that's good. I think that's very good. I think Wolf's onto something right there. Why do people who can barely take care of themselves always have to take care of a dog? I don't know. Are you 27? I am 27. That's right on the dot, man. Jed has a story with chicken salad like that. Yes, I know. Nice plates in the back. Played RD2? Yes. Hell yeah, I played Red Dead Redemption. Wasting food just pisses me off, lol. Like what I would have eaten that. I know. Bro, when they threw that chicken salad at my front windshield, this was like this was in high school. So I didn't know. I guess I just like didn't. The oil from the salad dressing like fucked up my windshield. Like I probably could have cleaned off the oil, but I just never did because I didn't know any better. So every time it would rain and I would have the windshield wipers on, it was nighttime. I couldn't see anything. I'd literally be driving down the road with my buddies in the car, and I'm like, yeah, I can't see fucking shit out of the fucking windshield. Like, dude, oh my god, bro. Dude, I can't even, I mean, I have like a million stories like this, bro. Dude, I had these, I don't know, if you guys wanted to hear about these stories, maybe I could tell you, but, they're probably not good. They're not good stories, bro. They're not. And it's gonna make me look like a fucking douchebag too. So I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna explain them, bro. What is it you do to these women, Jed? Jeez, bro. I don't know, bro. That's what, dude. Because okay, I'll tell you this. No, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you this stuff. Yo, my roommate just got home.
What's up, bro?
What up? How was it over there?
It was cool. It
Yeah.
was a good time.
Drink some beer?
I had a couple at Opa's. I had 2 at Opa's, 2 drinks.
Yeah.
And then they went to Barley's. I had 1 Guinness.
Oh.
And then went to Sandbar. I had,
Oh, you see Nick over there?
yeah, something. Say what's up to him. What's up, guys?
The Mickey D's secured.
Oh, yeah. I'd stop and get some oil.
You guys go over back to Max's house?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hung out there, played some pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We took a swing at Max's Buffalo Trace.
Did you?
Yeah, and then I was like done.
Did everybody leave or are they staying over there?
Carissa and Colin left.
Did they?
Yeah, and then Max's girlfriend obviously staying there.
Oh, she was over there too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
She was cool.
Yeah?
Pretty cool.
She looked like Mallory?
A lot better than Mallory.
Oh, she looks better than Mallory, huh?
I'd say so. Her personality, I would say also.
Yeah.
Like,
She seemed a lot cooler.
yeah, she's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just you, Max, Ben, and...
Colin and Carissa.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, I stayed in, bro, just hanging out. I'm on live right now. But I'll leave you to your food, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Okay. How far am I behind? Okay, not super far. I'm going to catch up here real quick. And then I think I'm going to get off here too. Because it is late. It's 2 in the morning. It's 2 a.m. We got to get some sleep, guys and girls. So let me get to the bottom of the chat here. And then I think we can cut it. I think we've talked about some cool shit. I think this has been a good live, man. So, but let's see here. All right, let's get. I was dating a stripper dude. It can't get much worse than that. He said, "Boy, what a time to be alive." If he doesn't have weed, he gets very angry at anyone and everything. Mind who he gets government money from. His deceased wife. Sierra, this sounds like a mess. I'm gonna be honest with you. This sounds like a mess right now. He doesn't work, but he expects me to work my ass off. You said he's older too. I mean, this sounds like a mess. I'm telling you, I think it's. I mean, if you. I don't know. You know, sometimes love makes you blind. You know what I mean? Sometimes you freaking. You got your blinders on, man, when you're with somebody. You don't see some things or you don't want to leave and stuff like that, but. I'm telling you, Sierra, it doesn't sound good. I'm being real. Yeah, listen to Steph. She's saying the same thing. She said, "Nah, girl, get out of there. Girl, you got to get out of there." That codependency from his part will weigh both of them. As Jed said, be safe, but leave him. Yeah. Yeah, do you have any family you can live with? Yeah. Because you got to be safe. I mean, you don't want to put yourself in a dangerous position, you know. Big Will said, spare yourself, Jed. Let's keep the clean image going. I agree. I agree with you, bro. No, that's what sucks. I'm many hours away from any family. I'm alone. Now, see, now we're getting some information about the relationship because that makes it hard too. You know, like if you're, you know, because you, like we asked before, you know, like if you're financially dependent, you're not necessarily financially dependent, but you're alone. You're, what is the word I'm looking for? You're basically isolated. You're isolated. And that's exactly what like abusive, I mean, I'm not saying he's abusive. I don't know. I don't have enough information, but that's exactly what toxic partners do is isolate you. They get you away from people so you fucking can't run away, you know? So I think we're all kind of on the same page here. I think we're all kind of, you know, you gotta, God, that's tough. That's tough though. That's not easy. You know what I mean? No, Jed is a Tibetan monk. I am. But no, Sierra, freaking, you know, maybe you got to plan something. Maybe you got to get something together. You know what I mean? Like, and then figure out the right move from there. Is your roommate Native American? He's Vietnamese. Lewis, they said you're handsome.
Oh, thank you.
He said thanks. He's Asian. Yeah, he's both his parents they're both from Vietnam. Good night, Jed and everyone in the chat. Can't wait till the next day. Yeah. Mick said love Asians. He gets mad at me. He knows the self-service sucks here, basically. He threatens to turn off the Wi-Fi. No, Sierra, I'm telling you, you gotta bounce. Gotta bounce. But, alright. Freaking, I'm getting out of here, guys. Freaking, Steph said I'll definitely turn on notifications. Well, yeah, I appreciate it. Then Spudley said the same thing, too. He said, I'll be back for sure. No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the support, and it was a good live. I think we all had a good time in here, bro, and talked about some cool shit, you know. Dingers said he'll be back, too. No, I appreciate that, you know. So, I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. I need to make a YouTube video and get it posted this weekend. So, you know, watch out for that. You know, if you guys want to watch, you don't have to. You know what I mean? Don't feel obligated or anything, but so I'm going to try to make a YouTube video this weekend and then I'll go live, you know, either tomorrow or Sunday, something like that. But all right, guys. Good night. Peace out.